everybody, it's Mike from Chili Pepper Madness. Today we are making a Salsa Roja. It's one of my favorite recipes. You'll find Salsa Roja at just about every single Mexican restaurant you've ever been to. It's an uber Mexican red salsa. Every place makes it just a little bit differently, and they all have their own unique spin on it, their own taste. I make a very fresh version with all fresh ingredients, and it's just outstanding. I think you're going to love this one. It's one of those recipes you want to have on hand at any given time. You can pop it into a squeeze bottle and squeeze it over your tacos and burritos, anything you're eating there, or serve it into a bowl with some chips. And this one, for me, it's definitely one of my favorites. So let me show you how to make it. So let's talk about the ingredients for Salsa Roja. It's really a fresh recipe. You don't need a lot of stuff here. We've got some fresh tomatoes. We have jalapeno peppers for some good heat and flavor. And we have onion. I'm using a half an onion. You can use a whole onion if you want to. I like a little less onion. Fresh garlic, and I have 3 cloves here. Sometimes I use 2. You can use as many as you want. Garlic is just awesome. Lime juice, some fresh lime juice, and cilantro. And then also we're gonna use some seasonings, like a little bit of salt, and there's some other optional seasonings that you want to. So, all right, let's chop this stuff up and get making some Salsa Roja. So making Salsa Roja is a pretty easy recipe. You've got all your fresh ingredients. I've got 2 pounds of tomatoes, and I just gave them a rough chop because it's all going into a food processor or a blender. And I've got 2 jalapeno peppers. And you can use more or less if you want to. If you'd like a little spicier, use Serrano peppers. I've got half of a white onion. Let's get it popped in there. And I've got 3 garlic cloves here. Ooh. Add more or less to your preference. We have about a 1/4 cup cilantro. Put in there. And I've got some lime juice. I'm gonna use juice from a half a lime. You can use more or less to your preference. Just get this popped in. I love the flavor of lime, it's so good. You can add more lime juice after, if you want to your taste. And now I've got seasonings here. So I'm using salt and just a pinch of cumin. But you can use other ingredients as well, like chili powders. Ancho powder actually is really good. And you know, good stuff. All right, now we're gonna process this up, get it nice and blended. Just get it going. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh yeah, nice and blended up. Got a good consistency of our salsa. So next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and heat up a pan. We're gonna let this simmer for a while to let the flavors blend. Okay, I've got my pan heated up to about medium heat, and I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil here. Set that down. And I've got my blended salsa. I'm just gonna pour it right in. You can see how nice and pink it is from the fresh tomato. Give it a stir, and then we'll let it simmer for anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes if you want to. Simmer as long as you want. Let the flavors develop, and it'll cook down and become amazingly delicious. So, all right, let's check it out when we're done. All right, my Salsa Roja has been simmering for a good 15 minutes or so, letting the flavors develop. And you can see the color of the salsa already. It's gone to a nice shade of red, so it's being cooked and amazing flavors coming out. Smells good. Let me give it a little taste here. Oh yeah. Awesome, delicious salsa. I love this stuff. Got a nice little heat to it from the jalapeno. Oh yeah, great. So what we can do here is, you can blend it a little bit more if you want to. You can serve it as a salsa, put it into a bowl, or put it into like a squeeze bottle so you can squeeze it onto your tacos and stuff. So, but I like to refrigerate mine for at least a few hours to let it cool and flavors develop a little bit more, and serve it chilled. But you can serve it right away if you want to. So that's it, guys. That's how you make Salsa Roja. I've got some in a little squeeze bottle here for squeezing over your burritos, your tortillas, you know, pretty much anything you're serving up. We're popping into a bowl with chips, like I said. It's just outstanding, and there are many ways that you can vary it up. You can even make this with dried peppers, but this is a fresh version, and it's so delicious. So if you wind up making it, let me know. I'd love to hear how you like it. And that's it, Mike from Chili Pepper Madness. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.